When Kate Garraway left the IMA celebrity jungle in December 2019, the first thing she and husband Derek Draper planned to do was renew their vows. But fate had other ideas in store, and as the world locked down the following March amidst the COVID pandemic, the couple, who celebrate their 17th wedding anniversary today, both took ill with the virus. For GMB host Kate, 55, the illness was relatively mild, but for Derek, also 55, things quickly took a serious turn and he was rushed to hospital with breathing difficulties. There, he was transferred to intensive care where doctors put him in a coma. Kate, who had to stay at home isolating with their children Darcy, 16, and William, 13, was told to prepare for the worst and at one point endured a 24-hour wait to find out if he was dead. For more of the news you care about, straight to your inbox, sign up for one of our daily newsletters here. I was just sitting on the phone, waiting to know if he'd died or not, the brave star said of the hospital mix-up. She was told, he may have died. Somebody will call you back, but it turned out that somebody had died who had a similar name to his. Coronavirus ravaged Derek's body from top to bottom, causing brain inflammation, kidney failure, damage to his liver and pancreas and his heart to stop several times. He lost 8 stone and was left with holes in his lungs from repeat infections. But for Kate, the most harrowing chapter was when doctors warned her he could be in a vegetative state for good. The very worst moment was when they said he could be locked in forever, she told the Sunday Times. And I just thought, this is a horror story. I don't know if he'll ever have any kind of life again. We just don't know. Determined to find a way through, Kate would play Derek's favorite music down the phone, and when he finally regained consciousness in July, she and the children saw him for the first time in 4 months. His ventilator was removed that October, but his first word was pain. It would be another 6 months before he was deemed well enough to return to their North London home, which Kate spent thousands adapting. She installed a wheelchair ramp and converted the garage into a ground-floor wet room. She also created a bedroom for Derek and his medical equipment and told how he would need 24-hour care. The journalist said her beloved husband would die in just 3 days if left unaided. In an advert for her documentary, Finding Derek, Kate said, "I'm very protective of people seeing him vulnerable, but this is the reality of life for people that are caring. The person he is now, in many ways, is a stranger." Unable to speak and sleeping 20 hours a day, Derek was forced to stop working as a psychotherapist, leaving Kate as the sole earner. It took months for him just to be able to say, "I love you." It's devastated him, Kate told Piers Morgan. From the top of his head to the tip of his toe. His digestive system, his liver, his kidneys, his heart, his nervous system. We're pretty sure that the inflammation did pass through the brain. He still can't communicate, he still has issues with mobility. Fundamentally, Hess in a terrible state. Look, Hess alive, Kate said. The former political lobbyist, who is the nation's worst affected living COVID patient, is essentially trapped by a brain that is no longer his friend, and says he is fighting to get out. Earlier this year, Derek went to the U.S. to undergo a medical trial, but he was taken seriously ill over summer when he contracted sepsis and had to undergo emergency surgery on his kidneys. Kate was forced to take 3 weeks off work, revealing she was spending all her time at the hospital. His kidneys were really badly infected, blocked, and the challenge now is to save them, said Kate. And she revealed that her husband's communication is still seriously limited 2.5 years on. In a sense, Derek, because of COVID, has a version of this where he can understand, sometimes do odd words, but can't express himself, she said on GMB, vowing to continue her fight to cure him. Has fought so hard to stay in this world and am not giving up on him ever. He will have moments of clarity and it's like he disappears again. In a glimmer of hope, doctors believe there will be a trajectory of recovery, but have warned that it will be a slow process. But as they soldier on, Kate said they've found a new way to be in love amidst all the challenges they've faced. I'm not sure that we've ever fallen out of love, but I think a new path is emerging, a new way to be in love, she told You magazine. He puts huge trust in me. He just says, whatever you think, which is wonderful, but I do get quite tearful about it. I think, God, I hope him worthy of that trust. But I've got his back. That is a relationship in itself, isn't it? How many times do couples have doubts about each other? Have you got a story to share? We want to hear all about it. Email us at yourmirror@mirror.co.uk.